What's up, my nerds? Welcome back to Fantasy Football. We are in week number 8. Week number 8, I almost forgot, so I had to check. Week number 8. Before I get into the games, sorry I didn't make a video last week. Number 2, I have a little something I need to share, and that is there are some freaking lucky people in our league. Did you know the where's it at? 5 worst offenses in our league are as follows. Aaron at the worst. Second worst goes to Tyler. Third worst, Drew Wagner. Fourth worst, Ben Black. Fifth worst, Nick Reichel. You are the worst offenses in our league. Here's the sad thing. Nick Reichel, 1 game out of first place. Ben Black, 1 game out of first place. Drew Wagner, 1 game out of first place. What is going on? Let's talk about our top 5 offenses. Our top 5 offenses are as follows. Number 1, Chris Spring. Number 2, myself. Number 3, Andy Black. Number 4, Tim Heiser. Number 5, Jim Black. Now, let's do their records. Chris, number 1. Heiser, number 1. Tied for the best records in the league. Then 6th place, myself. 6th place, Jim Black. And 6th place, Andy Black. So basically what I'm communicating is Andy hasn't put out, hopefully he does because I'm really looking forward to it, hasn't put out his luck rating or whatever, but me, Andy, and Jim, horrible luck. Good luck, Nick, Ben, Drew Wagner. That is what has divided us. That is why we have losing records, they have winning records, because of luck. Luck. Also, I'd just like to point out, if I was giving a dud of the week, it goes to you, Ben Baker, because at one point, you were like 3-1. Now you're 3-4. That's a rough slide. That's a real rough slide. And congrats to Heiser, getting himself all the way up there with his 2-game winning streak up at the top. All right, let's just get to the matchups this week. It's all that matters. It's going to shake out. Bad luck's not going to plague us anymore. Good luck's not going to come to you anymore. It's all going to even out. So let's get to my game. Me versus Heiser. Of course it is. So I'm sure Heiser, you're going to score 1 billion points. But right now, I'm picking myself because I think I have the better team. Cook already showed up. McCaffrey's going to play. He's going against San Francisco, but I still think he's too much of a beast. It does make me nervous. But I got Matthew Stafford going against the Giants. All that's going to be good. On your end, interested to see how Drew Brees looks. If he's back, he is back, but what that means, Michael Thomas, and I'm not a huge Brissett fan, so I think I'm going to win. Next game, Aaron versus Ben. On this one, Aaron already had 3 people play, and he got good scores from 2 of them, and a decent score for wide receiver. A touchdown would have been huge for you. And I think that you will pull this one off. I'm not huge on Kyler Murray and Ertz. I just read an article about how he is disappearing. Now, Tyler versus Drew. Of course, Tyler showed up last week, and then he's not going to show up this week. Maybe. But, Drew, your team looks pretty sad on this side. You have a lot of buys this week? Nope, sorry, just disappointed in your team. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm going to see out of White and Edmonds, so Tyler's going to win. Onward. Nick versus Chris. This should be obvious, but this is close. This is battling for first place. All right. I don't even know who this Henderson Jr. is. Oh, yeah, I do. He's the backup for Gurley. Never mind. Yeah, I just think Chris is going to win. I think he's going to put up a lot more points. He's got some low name but high scoring point people like Tate, and I think Eckler is just going to continue to roll because Gordon looks like he is still in the preseason. All right, then we have Cookies Crumbled, which is John. I always forget who that is, versus Andy. John versus Andy. Brady against Cleveland. I really think they're going to score by running the ball, not by throwing it. And maybe picks on Baker. So not huge for you. Hill, Green Bay. Green Bay is solidly better defense than I think they are. So I'm going with Andy on this one, and reason being, Aaron Rodgers will do good against Kansas City. They got a weak secondary. Sanu will pick up a little bit in the Brady offense, but not much. But overall, I think Burkhead and Michael are each going to get you some touchdowns. That's risky. Two of the same running backs in the same game, same defense, trying to get touchdowns from both. I think it's possible. I do. All right. Kamara, which is Ben, right? No, Jim versus Ben Baker. All right, on this one, not the game you want from Cousins, but you're still projected to win. Why is that? Yeah, I mean, the other side, I'm going Ben Baker on this one. I think he's going to pull it because Goff will have a great game against Cincinnati. Fournette should have a decent game against the Jets, and Henry against Tampa Bay. Yeah, a lot of weak defenses on the other side, so I'm going to go with the Urban Legends, pulling this one out. All right, that's it. That's my video for this week. I will see all you fools later, hopefully after a great Browns upset of the Patriots, but they're going to be 2-5, and then they're going to run some horrible teams and not embarrass themselves anymore. See ya.